I met her sometime in the late 1990s with a large coach full of my Jewish women friends, many of whom were kinder. Several of them were Auschwitz or Belsen survivors. And each one of us was hugely warmly hugged by Marina, as I had been told that she would hug each of us. And it was really remarkable. Immediately we felt enfolded into Beth Shalom. We felt this was a wonderful place. And one of my friends who was an Auschwitz survivor said that after having visited the museum and eaten a meal in your cafe and seen the rose garden, she said that she already felt understood and that this was a place of homecoming for her. And to me, that encapsulated everything that I have experienced. Like certainly you and many others, I've been influenced by Emmanuel Levinas and his emphasis on the face of the other, and the face of the other giving some kind of trace of the hidden face of God. Now, theologians have absolutely rightly understood that within the Shoah, the face of God was hidden, Hester Panim. And to me, Marina and Beth Shalom generally became a warm, smiling, open face. Not the hidden face, not the harsh face of cruelty and coldness and cruelty of the persecutors, not the indifferent face turned aside by bystanders, but the face running towards the survivors with love and compassion, and in Marina's case, beaming smiles and a warm welcome. She had a huge capacity to treasure each person, to cherish them, to remember them and to inspire them and give them hope. She often wrote to me, and one of the things that she wrote was that she aimed to be a prayerful woman. And I'm sure that she was, and I'm sure that's one of the secrets of her sort of holding people in love, in her heart, over such a long period of time, and so consistently. I'd like to mention how kind Marina was when our son Joshua, aged 20, died in his sleep suddenly 20 years ago. Marina was so comforting and kind, sending me letters, flowers, emails, phoning me up. She really couldn't have been kinder, and that was just a typical of how she cared for each person whenever they were going through a particular crisis or anguish. I also remember her being, I was there at her 80th birthday, surrounded by so many family members. And that was tremendous, because I'd never really seen her in her role of grandmother. And she clearly feasted on being a grandmother and revelled in it. And that was also an unexpected and delightful side of her.